Hi everybody. This week's discussion is all about motivation. The topic for the week really looking at what is it that drives us, what pushes us in life to do the things that we do. And we spend a lot of time, both in the book and also in the lecture, talking about the motive of hunger. Probably my favorite motive, if you're not gathering that by now. I seem to think about and talk about food a lot. But what you're going to be doing for this week is kind of reporting on fad diets, one of the topics that I covered in this week's lecture. So you're going to be telling me kind of the main components of a fad diet that maybe you've tried or you've heard of or somebody that you know has tried. You're going to tell me some of the advantages and disadvantages, and another way of thinking about that might be some of the kind of rewards and dangers that might come with the diet. And then finally, I want you to reflect on the role of society and media and how that might literally feed into, right, every pun intended, feed into the diets and weight loss and disorders such as anorexia and bulimia that are very present in our culture. So as an example of a fad diet, one that I have seen many times, the cookie diet. Though defining cookie very, very loosely here, more like a biscuit or like a thin wafer. Nothing but cookies for 2 days, you'll lose 10 pounds. That would be one example of a fad diet that I've seen. Or the all ice cream diet, which sounds very intriguing to me. Nothing but ice cream for 2 days straight and you'll supposedly lose weight. Anything that sounds too good to be true typically is, and that's really what you're going to be reflecting on in this week's discussion, looking at, again, fad diets, the components of them, the advantages and disadvantages, and also the role of the media in eating disorders, and kind of this desire to lose weight. So I'll look forward to reading about all of your fad diets on our course website, and good luck with this week's discussion, and I'll see you all next week.